Hello everyone, today is Monday, 12th of May, so time for another market weather bulletin, so we can check the weather of the crypto market. Before moving to the video, a big shout out to Zumex that is sponsoring us. Make sure you trade with me on Zumex. You can find the referral link on the description below. You will get a 20% discount on trading fees, and we run super cool campaigns. Before moving to the chart, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment on the like, and have those notifications on for the YouTube page. But before further ado, let's jump to the chart because a lot has been happening lately. So as always, first of all, we start from a naked chart and we start to form our buyers and to map level. So very quickly, as you know, Bitcoin has reclaimed this range we have been trading in the past after a deviation and has broken the bearish structure bullishly. So at the high time frame bias, it's bullish with a level of cautiousness since we are reaching the range high of this level, and since we are above the mean range, so in the premium part of the range. So we do have market structure bullish, we do have the deviation below the range, that is, let's assume that we might go to range high or even above and break above, but we do have the range on high time frame that is telling us that we are in the premium part of the range, so above mid range, so not an ideal area to look for swing long, and we have a known resistance that is all-time high level that force us to be a little bit careful and cautious. So once we define the bias, we try to define the level, and the first level is the range. This range is interesting because first swing low, first swing high, the support has been respected and tested many times, broken down, retested here, going down, and as you can see is the level was where we had the strong displacement. Range high also is nice because it's a textbook first swing high, and also is a level that was never properly broken but just swept here on the 12 hours or in the daily time frame. So as a range we will keep this one from 109 108.3 until 90k, and we check first supply level, and one supply is the one we are trading just now, the last green candle before this move down here, last green candle before breaking down. And Fibonacci, we can see that there is nothing relevant showing you the strength of the current move, because if we take this bearish move and we put the 0.75 and the golden pocket, both level were broken here, and it was actually the level that I tried a short more or less here at 96. So this level is broken, the bearish Fibonacci is invalidated, let's say. So we don't have much more, we don't need this Fibonacci level, we have supply and all-time high. So this is all-time high, and this is the 12-hour supply. While for the bullish level we had a lot of level of interest, we do have here a level that we can see is a small 12-hour OB, last red candle before the move up, as you can see here. We do have this that is probably something on high time frame, then we will explain why it's reliable. Probably is a 3-day OB. As you can see, this is the 3-day that trend candle on the move. And we do have further level down here, not super relevant, that is this one that is untapped, that is this little consolidation here, that for the moment we don't really care. So let me explain you the relevance of this consolidation with a practical example. So this consolidation are relevant, and you can see them also from the past, because we did have consolidation. Sorry. Consolidation, displacement, so strong move without retracement, consolidation, strong move without retracement. So these are inefficiency, this strong move here, that usually tend to be filled. Not always, as you can see, this was not filled with move either, but if I show you this one, you can clearly see that there was a consolidation, displacement, retest, and move down. As you can see, this was exactly retested with this week. This move, this displacement show market maker participation, because you need a lot of buying pressure to move like this, and this little consolidation are where people in this case have been accumulating, so accumulating, moving higher, reaccumulating, moving higher, and we will see what happens next. So these usually, if you get a dip in this level, they become very interesting. We see if there is confluence with the Fibonacci level, as always. This is the big move we had here, golden pocket and 0.75. As you can see, yes, we did have we have confluence, but I'm not really concerned about this level at the moment, because it's 20k below current price, so it's not really actionable right now. It might become in the future. I would be more interested on this displacement here, and as you can see, is giving us confluence on these two levels, on the 12-hour order block and the 3-hour and 3-day order block, with this golden pocket and Fibonacci 0.75. So let's make the golden pocket in yellow. So this level is a level of interest, especially because if you try to trade this level here with this displacement, it's very difficult to have a stop loss, because there is nothing, there is no support on this move here, while if you get a dip here, you can have a more solid invalidation. So the entry here, I would split two in case we get this drop. Not sure, not predicting, but seeing a level of interest. So the first entry would be at the 12-hour order block and the golden pocket, while the second entry would be just below the 0.75 and inside the 3-day order block. So like this, if we are filled only in one, we get, we will see after there is reward, and this is the second one. How to see the target? So for sure the first target would be all-time level, but since we are very close to breaking out potentially to price discovery, a couple of tricks. The first one is to use Fibonacci extension, not retracement. So we see that if we take the extension of this move here, the 1618 level of the Fibonacci is giving us around 130k. So if this bullish move continue to move bullishly as it did, this would be the take profit, more or less, a little bit lower of these two trades. So the first take profit here, all-time high, and the move higher. As you can see, these Fibonacci retracement are pretty reliable. I show you two examples. If you take the consolidation we had during the bear market here, we take the Fibonacci extension, you will see that Bitcoin topped exactly at the 3618 of Fibonacci here, after consolidating around the 1618 just there. So we can do the same for the current cycle. So this is the high of the last cycle. If we do the retracement here, high of last cycle, low of the bear market, we can see a couple of interesting spots. First, we recently topped at around 168. There are just too many Fibonacci. Let me remove some stuff. You can see that we topped here. This is the 168. So if we take this retracement, we top here recently at 108. That was around the 168 Fibonacci here. And potentially now we can aim on higher time frame to the 2.618, that is 168, more or less of what happened last cycle, just more conservative. Since the last cycle we went to the 3.618, now we can see the 2.618. But for this specific trade, just taking more grounded and more conservative, I'm looking for this extension of this one. So potentially we aim at 168. 156k. Then if you want, I can make a longer video now to use and calculate taking profit and price discovery, but for me I'm looking here at this level. So this trade setup would look something like this. Let's look it again on lower time frame. So we are not expecting but willing to trade a retracement of this displacement, a week in the former consolidation. Stop loss would be below this consolidation, looking to a move to all-time high, and then potentially leaving a moon back for the next Fibonacci level. In case you want to take this trade with me, make sure to do it together with me on ZoomX. ZoomX is a super cool exchange, non-KIC, with the same function and liquidity of Bybit. In the description below you can find my referral link that will give you also a 20% discount on trading fee. So make sure you immediately sing in with me, and with you take all the next trade on ZoomX to get super cool benefit and without the need to share your personal information with the exchange. The only let's say other plans that I can see developing here is in case we get this little consolidation. Let me show here on very low time frame, in case you are into scalping, is to look something similar to what happened here, and to look for little range to form, and when this range form, try to play a deviation. The problem that you will see that in this strong move, even these ranges tend to be front run. So as you can see in this one, there was no deviation. So this was never deviated below, here was deviated below, and the current one, I don't know. So in case, instead of waiting for this bigger pullback, if this range give us something tradable, it would be something like this. Something like this, and a move up, simply because this deviation will give you an invalidation below the low. So for a high time frame trade, I explain you, the entry would be at around 97 and 95, looking for all-time high and the move higher. But in low time frame, if we get something like this, we can try to scalp and get an invalidation thanks to the deviation. I think it's enough for today. Make sure you try ZoomX with me, and if you have any question on the video or on my content, drop me a comment here or in X, so I'll try to answer as quick as possible. Take care and stay safe. Bye.